Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. Now we're going to Matchday 22. We have a few interesting games like this one specifically. These two teams are tallying exactly the same amount of points. Newcastle versus Real Sociedad. Oh, ooh, we have a suspension for Anthony Gordon. That's going to be a big loss for them because he's been really influential. But it comes out for Harvey Barnes. And his replacement for the moment is going to be Anthony Elanga. Good backup to have, to be honest. These are all really quality players. So no matter what you do, you get a good player. So Harvey Barnes comes into the side as they take on Real Sociedad. Can they get a victory here and continue the good form after they defeated Bayern Munich? Maybe. Let's see. Ooh, it is a tie. A late Oyarzabal brace gives Real Sociedad a result away from home as Jacob Murphy and Wisa get the first goals. Where's Jacob Murphy at? There he is. Gets his 6th goal. Going over here. Jacob Murphy. And Wisa gets another goal for himself, putting him at 14. Tied with Oyarzabal at the moment. Or Arjita as they were winning at home. But then Oyarzabal comes in very clutch with a brace away from home to put himself on level terms of Harry Kane. Which Harry Kane has not scored in a minute. I'd be aggrieved if I was a Bayern fan with that bit of information. But Oyarzabal is now tied on goals with Harry Kane. So let's see if this inspires Harry Kane to actually perform. But good result for El Sociedad to get a result away from home. Real Salt Lake versus Lanús. What can you even say? Can Real Salt Lake break their curse right now? The answer is no. Castillo gets another goal for himself. Ruiz gets another goal after scoring his first one not that long ago. I feel innocent. I feel a discontent. So Ruiz gets his second. Started off winning the game for them, but they can't keep up the form. And they ultimately succumb to both Cardoso and Castillo. Cardoso just scored his 3rd. Yep. Now his 4th. Diego Luna has been a little disappointing, I must say. I thought he'd be scoring a lot more goals, but Castillo does get another goal to even put himself in the fray along with Oyarzabal and Kane for the top goal scorer. It's getting interesting. It's getting very interesting for both sides. Not for both sides, for Lanús. That's a good victory for them because I think that pushes them momentarily in the top 8. So let's see. As Mines are also trying to get back in the top 10 or top 8, as they currently sit 10th. Well, can they get a result here? You would hope they can. Oh, Quarter's a defender. I didn't even know that. He's doing really good. But we got Mines versus Wellington Phoenix. Can they get a result at home to the New Zealand side? They get a tie, not what you want to see. Hollerbash gets a goal and Edwards gets a goal. I feel I'm innocent. I feel a discontent. So Hollerbash finally gets into his double digits ahead of his teammate Becker, who was like for a long part the better striker. And now here he is with his double digits, helping out the cause. But then you have Edwards. Oh, I don't even want to look that shit up. He's probably on 1 goal, to be honest. I haven't seen his name in forever. Edwards. Pretty sure he scored a goal at some point already. I think. Make sure. I guess not. Look at me go. Gets his first goal to help them get a tie. Away from home? At a German side? The Bundesliga German side? Pretty good. Galatasaray versus Hartberg. I'm going to assume Emili's still out, to be honest with you. Alright. Can Galatasaray get a victory here? They can. Oh, what a victory, too. Icardi gets his first goal. Okay, Icardi. Okay, they got a goal disallowed. Diarra's not injured. That's not good for them. So Sane gets a goal. Sane, Icardi. Let's put Icardi down here since I'm already down here. Icardi for Galatasaray. Mauro Icardi coming off as a sub against for Osimhen. Sane was on 9 goals, I believe. Yep, now on his double digits. Yep. I saw Gundogan and someone else too. And Yilmaz. Okay, let's on Gundogan first. Gets his 4th goal for the experienced, very well experienced German international. I wish he would have represented Turkey. It would have been cool to see him and Çalhanoğlu carry that midfield. Gundogan gets his 4th goal, as well does, I just saw his name, or I just thought his name. I'm looking for him. Yilmaz, there we go. Gets his 9th goal. He started off on fire, and he kind of slowed down, but another goal for him should boost his confidence a little bit. Gets ahead of both Zaha and Martinovic to get into the 9-goal club. Very good victory for Galatasaray. A well-established victory too. Leipzig versus Viborg. Oh, we got suspension. Oh yeah, Fredericks, he got suspended, that's true. He comes off for Junior. And they don't have any other backup strikers, unfortunately. Yeesh. None of these guys can play striker? No. So it looks like they're going to have to rely on having another winger in the attack. Because right now, not looking good. None of these guys can play striker. No. Alright. Well, they're in a little bit of trouble. Well, they have a striker, but they don't have a backup striker. And again, well, this game's going to be hard for them regardless of who the fuck they have up top. So, let's see. Oh, actually, let's see if Lukeba's back. Because I haven't checked to see if he's a better possessed type. Nope, still completely fucking destroyed. Alright, Leipzig versus Viborg. Leipzig should get this victory. They do get it. Romulo, and Baumgartner. Again, Baumgartner. Okay. Baumgartner getting another goal, putting him at 9 goals now. I remember how I said, past episode I thought Bozenic was from Sporting Club Portugal. I was wrong. He was from Boa Vista. Then they got relegated. They went to Stoke City. So Baumgartner and Romulo, who's right here, getting his 7th goal, getting right ahead of Segasic. So really good result again for Leipzig. Doing really well to stay away from Bayern, who have yet to play. So right now that goal advantage is 7. That point advantage. Oldham versus Portsmouth. I'm rooting for you, Oldham. I mean Portsmouth. It's a tie. You know what? It's not that bad. 69. Nice. Segasic and Conlon. Conlon's definitely new. Segasic just saw him. Another bad result for... I guess he already did score. Another disappointing result for Oldham though. They really need to get a victory soon. And they're just not doing that. Especially when they have players like, I forgot his name already. Fundop. He's all the way. Okay, let me go check. Yep, Fundop. They have him he was on amazing form, and now they're just kind of like mediocre. They're being mediocre side again. They look like a League 2 side now. But at least they've done enough to like know that they're not in a relegation scrap. So, Stoke City versus Charlotte, and Charlotte are missing one of their best players, arguably the best player, and Zaha comes off for Smalls. And then for that, probably have Vargas come in as a backup. And obviously it'd be like, oh, why don't you put Vargas? He can play. It says up here he can play as an LM. Well, guess what? This guy's main role is, well, actually that's not left winger. But it says left winger, so I'm going off of that. And if you don't like it, too fucking bad. Oh, fucking scratching my nose. So it's gonna be a handicap, but to make it fair, Smalls has to play some games too. So we have Charlotte hosting Stoke City. Come on, Stoke, bring in that rain from from the fucking city of Stoke. I don't know what to say. Stoke City's gonna get the victory here. Ooh, not what I was expecting. Junho gets another goal after a while. Abada and Junho. Where's Abada? There he is. The Israeli winger. There we go. Abada. And Junho. He gets his double digits gold now. The South Korean king, what they call him in Stoke. Getting past Becker, and he joins a prestigious club of double digit players. And then you have players like Saki getting a goal and Toklomati. Where's Saki at? I think he was on 5 goals. Last I checked. Yep. 6 goals for him now. Really good for him on a personal level. Then we have Toklomati getting his 8th goal. Oh, again, both Israeli players are the ones that get points for Charlotte. There we go. Charlotte and Stoke are tied 1-1. Damak versus Paris. I'm hoping for a Paris victory. I'd like to see them win a game again. They do get it. Lopez with a brace. Holy shit, not a hat trick, right? No. Simon gets a goal. There's Simon getting his 6th goal. We got Lopez, who's like on 3 or 4, I believe. Simon. Or Lopez, I mean. My bad. With the brace, that puts him at 5. Good shit for him. Good shit for him. Good victory for Paris against Damak. They're not a pushover side. Bran versus Grenoble. Do they have their right back now? Almost back. They're still very mediocre as fuck. And Bran had a good season last year in the Elite Serien. They got like 4th. So it's just it's a shame to see them not doing so well here. Again, they have a fight, but not enough. As let's see, Jite with the brace. Yep, Jite with the brace. Where the fuck is Jite? Should be up here somewhere. High goal scorer. I don't have a right hand side. There he is. Brace puts him at 12 goals now. For the striker. Putting him in the top 8 of goal scorers. Well done, well done. Nicely done. So Jite gets a brace. Then Bonnet. He's pretty low down here somewhere. Bonnet. There he is. Getting his 3rd. Well, to be fair to Brown, they tied the game. It was 2-0, then they tied it 2-2, but then the last minute from Jite gave them the... Maybe they lost. Sunday gets his 2nd goal. Right here. So Sunday gets in there on his 2nd goal now. And De Roeve, I think that's what his name was. Yeah, De Roeve. Good memory, Kraus. De Roeve for Bran. I think he's a right back, I believe. So, it is what it is. Not enough for the Norwegian side to win at home. Ulm versus Bayern. Bayern need a victory here. They're so desperate for one to catch up to Leipzig now. And they don't get it. They again drop points. Leipzig are running away with it. Olise and Kane get the goals. But goals from Dajaku and Bazzoli? An early goal from Bazzoli is that. If that. Look at him. Now getting his 2nd goal. The CDM has more goals than the CAM. And fucking Brandt. I don't know what his first name is. But this fucking guy right here. Brandt. Disappointing as fuck. So Bonazzoli gets a goal. I mean Bazzoli gets a goal. Then Olise scores to tie it, giving him his 6th goal for the French winger. Then Dajaku gets the lead for them again putting him at 6 goals as well. And Hurricane ties it for the Bavarian side once again, but it's just ultimately a bad result again. A late tie at that, so Bayern are in like the crush. May, your big is not that great for them. There we go. That's how we end Matchday 22 with another Bayern drop points. I don't know. Now we have Leipzig. Like Leipzig have a nice grip, like 6-point lead now. That's 2 fucking wins of like that Bayern have to do to catch up to them now. Like they need Leipzig to lose 2 games. So you have Leipzig, Bayern, Real Sociedad, and Galatasaray in the top 4, which is crazy. Newcastle, Paris, Stoke City, and Portsmouth in the top 8. Lanús, Mainz, Damak, Oldham, Grenoble, Charlotte, Harburg, and Ulm in the mid-table area, with Viborg, Wellington Phoenix, Brann, and Real Salt Lake still in a relegation battle. It is getting further and further away from Real Salt Lake, to be honest with you. I don't know if they should probably like throw away all their hopes and dreams, because 4 wins now just to catch up. I don't know. It's looking like they are definitely going to get relegated. But that's going to end match day 22. I'll see you guys in match day 23.